everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Autumn here today to open up this vlog. This is gonna be my Becca's Bookoplathon vlog for my TBR game that I rolled in October. So I decided what I'm gonna do is sort of what she does with her Patreon's 24-hour readathon, which she rolls once and gets a prompt, and that is the prompt that you try to read as many books as you can throughout the 24 hours. Mine's gonna be more of like 36 hours. It's almost 1, so I'm gonna start here, and I will insert me rolling, but I landed on small book, a book under 300 pages, so I have a stack of books, some on my Kindle too. Oh, I should add, yes, I'm gonna add, sorry. Is this awesome? You would think I have, oh yeah, it is, okay. Now I have too many. I have a lot, and yeah, I don't think I'll read all of these, but I also have some on Kindle and audio. So these are just like, it would be nice to get to. So the first one I'm going to start with is Conclave by Penelope Douglas. This is book 3.5 in the Devil's Night series. It's only 47 minutes on audio when I listen to it at 3.5 speed, so I will listen to that. I also may just read Fire Night, which is the 4th book in that series, but that is like a 16-hour audiobook, so it will be like 4 hours and maybe. So I may do that and then listen to the last book in that series, so I can finish that series. I may do that. I know I'm supposed to read short books, but if I read one long book, it's not gonna matter. If I finish the series, that it will be fine. But I have a lot of other audiobooks that I might try to read, so there's that. Then I have The Lumberjack Effect by J.W. Ashley that I might read. It's 286 pages, so it's a little longer. Then I have Second Chance Scandal and Second Chance Love by M. Robertson, which is the 3rd and 4th book in this series. These are fairly quick reads, and this one is 225 pages, so fairly short. And then this one, if I could turn pages, it's 255, so a little longer, but still relatively short. Then I have Broken Pieces by Tony Aleo. This is 1.5 in the Patchwork series, and I really should just read this one. It's 160 pages, so relatively short. Then I have Like a Memory because of Layla, and I also have Best I Ever Had, all by Abby Glines. This is part of her Seabreeze meets Rosemary Beach series. They're relatively short, and I also have her Sweet Lie series too. So this one might just be an Abby Glines vlog because, again, I have these on audio and they're fairly quick, and also I've had these ones on my TBR for so long, so I really should try to get these read. So after, I think what I'm gonna do is listen to Conclave and then Abby Glines. And then also 2 other books I have are Bad Liar and Beautiful Liar by Rowe. Again, these are fairly short audiobooks, but I think I might wait on these to do a new to me author vlog, because I have 3 books by her now that I own physically and almost everything else on audio. So I think I'm gonna wait off of these, but they are options if I run out of audiobooks. And then lastly, I have Everything I Needed by Ellie Wade. This is a little novella from the Wanted series from Kelly Elliott, and I got this at a signing, and it's fairly short. It's 125 pages. I thought, you know what, if I'm gonna do this, I might as well. It's on my shelf, and why not read it? So those are my physical options. A lot. And as I said, I have so many Kindle options too. So yeah, but the three I am planning on reading 100% are Like a Memory, because of Layla, and Broken Pieces. As I said, I am doing Conclave first, but that's 45 minutes, so that's nothing. And then I will go into the Abby Glines ones, and then yeah, I'm pretty sure this is gonna be the stack I try to get to, if possible. I am also reading a paranormal book, Vampire Kisses, on my Kindle, but I think that's like 86 pages, so it shouldn't take me that long. And then I will read Broken Pieces. Yeah, so sorry this is all over the place, but I will update when I finish Conclave and if I finish another book. But I am watching sprints from Becca from last night, so yes, I do have that. As I said, it just hit 101, so I am good. I will not stay up until 1 tomorrow, but I will close this tomorrow at midnight, which is why I said it will be more of a 36-hour, because I will start reading now till midnight tomorrow. So it's a little more than 24 hours. So, and then I will hopefully edit this on Monday and post this, and you'll see it. So also, since I am listening to one of these on Audible, that will count for my TBR game prompt that I had Audible. So there's that. And yeah, I will update when I read. 3. 1, 2, 3. Small book. Update here. I've finished 2 books. It is almost 7. I've been downstairs since 2 because my dad needed to show me something, and it took a few hours, and then I ate dinner. So, but I am up here now. And in that time, well, before I went downstairs, I did finish Conclave by Penelope Douglas, which is book 3.5 in the Devil's Night series. And this is a little novella that's 114 pages, and it was told from Damien and Rika's point of view. And it's just a little snippet more so of more of them, more of the Devil Knight series. I don't want to give too much away because it is part of that, and I give that 3 stars. It was enjoyable. And then I read Vampire Kisses by Sophie Stern. This is the cover. I'm giving this 3 stars too. It was 162 pages, so a little longer than I thought it was, but it was a little confusing, and yeah. So it follows Kimberly, who is a vampire hunter. One night she meets a vampire, and like they were fighting, and then he lets her go, and then it's 5 years later, and she's been hunting for him, this vampire, and you find out it's Liam, and it's their story. It was okay. Yeah, I gave it 3 stars. So also that was my first Sophie Stern book. So there's that. And yeah, so I finished 2 books so far. Granted, none of them were really that long. So I still need to do that. And I plan on staying up until at least 10:30 tonight, so I should hopefully maybe finish 2 more books, and if I could read 4 before I go to bed, that would be great, but I don't know. I also don't know what I'm leaning towards. Kind of in my head, I'm like more, I don't know. I know that makes no sense. So yeah, that's where I'm at. I am doing good, I think. 2 books, even if those are the only books I read, I'm still doing pretty good. Not that they will be. I'm aiming to read at least 2 more. So yeah. I'm debating if I want to listen to a different, like a longer audiobook, which I may do. That, because really the audiobook I want to listen to is Jenny McCartney's I'm Glad My Mom's Dead book. I got that during the Audible sale, so I actually kind of really want to listen to that, but that's, I think it's a little over 300 pages, so I will probably save that for this week. And I don't know. Yeah, that's where I'm at. As I said, I have a lot of Kindle books. I mean, audiobooks and Kindle books. So, Like a Memory by Abby Glines is an hour and 55 minutes. I have a short little novella by Tijan Fighter, which is 2 hours and 22 minutes, and that one will probably be, let's just see. Ooh. 40 minutes. So maybe I'll listen to that one, and just get that one done. Yeah, I think maybe that's what I'll do, and go from there. Because if I get more books off of my Audible TBR, that would be better. I have almost 1,100 audiobooks. I have 1,095. That's really bad. And I think I think I've done pretty well. I have read 605 of them. I've listened to 573. So that's not too bad, actually. So that's pretty good, actually. So that's better than my Kindle books. And probably my physical too. So but if I get more of those done, it will be good. So yeah, I will update when I decide what I want to read, but I think it will probably be Fighter by Tijan, and I think I might do Everything I Need by Ellie Wade, and go from there. But yeah. Update, I did finish Fighter last night. I'm giving that 3.5, like a higher 3. I enjoyed it. It was a quick book that took me way too long to read it or listen to it because I was watching the 100th episode of Cold Case or Cold Justice, and then 911 Crisis Center. I really enjoyed those shows, so I was doing that. I don't know how much vlogging I will do today because I am gonna be downstairs with the dogs for most of the day. So I also don't know how much reading I'm gonna do because I think I'm gonna start playing Sims. So I could listen to an audiobook, but I don't think I will. So I may only have read 3 short books, which is good. I'm okay with that. But I just wanted to update and go from there. If I do happen to read more, I'll let you know. But yeah, it is 9:30. So yeah, I'll update if I read more, but I will wrap up what I do read and tell you how many pages and everything. But I'm just gonna go downstairs. Hi, so it has been like a week since I filmed this vlog. I wanted to edit and post this vlog before I went to California, but I just never had time. There was so much I had to do before my sister's wedding, but now I'm home, so I am going to wrap up and edit this vlog and hopefully post it today. So yes, this is my Becca's Bookoplathon vlog. I read a total of 4 books, 4 small books. I did read a few other like novellas, but I'm not going to talk about those. But I mainly read 4 books. So the first one, I read a total of 578 pages, so not too shabby. The first one I read was Conclave, which is by Penelope Douglas. This is book number 3.5 in the Devil's Night series. I gave this 3 stars. This follows Damien and his partner, and Rika and her partner, and it's snippets of their story. I gave this 3 stars, as I said, and super excited to continue on with this series. Then I read Vampire Kisses by Sophie Stern, and I give this 3 stars. This was my first book by this author. This followed Kimberly, who is like a vampire hunter, and Liam. They meet one night, and Kimberly is trying to kill him, and he lets her go. And then it's 5 years later, and it's their story. This one was interesting. It was, I think it was too short for me to really get, it was a little confusing with all of the time jumps and everything. But I will definitely try Sophie Stern again in the future. But I gave that 3 stars. And then I read Fighter by Tijan, and this one followed Dale and Jax. This is a MMA fighter. This one is really short, and I gave this 3.5, so like a higher 3. I enjoyed this, and yeah, super glad I read this, and yeah. And then lastly, I read Second Chance Scandal by M. Robertson, which is the 3rd book in the Second Chance series. This follows Sophie and Jax, and they were high school sweethearts, or like together, and then Jax moved away to college, and they broke up. And then they met one night, and he thought, okay, it's like, this is my second chance. They hooked up, and she actually ends up pregnant, and disappears on him. And then he finds out that he has a son, and he needs to get married. So his publishers, he is a football star, so his publishers say they want him to get married to clear up his image, and it's a fake marriage. And then he's like, the only person I will fake marry is so-and-so. And then he finds out he has a son, so they get married, and it's their story. I gave this 3 stars, and I'm excited to continue on with his sister's book. So really excited about that. But this is book number 3 in the series, and yeah. So overall, I read 4 books and almost 578 pages, so not too shabby. And as I said, I didn't really read all that much. I think I read maybe a total, if I'm generous, a total of like 5 hours, maybe 6. So not too bad. And yeah, so hopefully you enjoy watching this vlog, and I will start editing it and posting it. And I'll see everyone later. Bye!